Hey everybody. So man, I'm here getting ready for working with my UNC Tar Heel team, and right now I've been going through with the offensive line, kind of trying to work on tweaking their bases, got them working with the blocking sled as I prepare for the Chapel Hill game with my Aggies. And I try to work with each team prior to starting with the game, so that I can make the game as challenging as possible. So that's what I'm here doing. I actually just got finished painting this team, and now I realize I need to reach out to B-Nut, because if I really want my teams to look really good, I'm gonna have to try and get some of those decals that he has. So that's gonna be my next order of business. The next time I get paid, I'm gonna be ordering up a whole bunch of decals, and getting some custom ones done too, because I like to get some done for my Aggies, so I can repaint my Aggies and get them looking really nice. So just having fun right now, just kind of hanging out, working on my stadium too. I want to show you guys, man, for those of you that are interested in taking on a project like this. I've been doing a lot of brainstorming, and pulling something like this off, especially if you're not an architect, which I am far from. To pull something like this off when you're not an architect requires a lot of research. You got to do a lot of studying, man, because you have to try to find ways to work around issues when they arise. And you're going to find that as you do this, issues are going to arise very quickly. So as I'm here just kind of having fun, playing around with my Tar Heels, I thought that I would show you guys some of the innovations that I've been working on in the way of getting one end of my stadium done. Now keep in mind, this is my timeline. So my timeline basically is going to be, we're going to play through season 1, and I'm not even going to worry about getting the stadium up. I'm going to use all season 1 to do all of my construction. So while I'm getting my construction done for the stadium, I wanted to just kind of share with you guys a very quick way and a very simple way to put your stadium together and save yourself a lot of time, so you don't have to deal with painting so much. Now this foam board that I have, you can get it at Walmart, and I think I spent like probably like $1.50 for each one, somewhere in that neighborhood. So you can buy a whole bunch of them, and you're gonna need a whole bunch of them anyway. And you can get different colors, which I'm gonna be using to give me that 3D look, especially in the seating areas up here, where you can see where I have my seating areas sectioned off. That's all going to be colored. But now this white section here that you see down on the field, that white section right there is really what's going to set everything off. The white section and the walkway. My idea for this is similar to the big house. I'm going to brick it in. So this is a cool way to do this. What you do, go on Google, Google search, make sure that you select images. So you're searching for images, and type in brick patterns, and print out those brick patterns and cut them to size. So I'm gonna be putting up, like, as I'm doing this, I'm gonna share this with you guys while I'm doing the construction, so I also can bounce ideas off of you guys too, for when I run into issues. So let me show you. Let me show you what I have, what I've done. So I printed off these brick designs, which basically is gonna sit, which basically is going to, it's gonna be glued down. It's gonna be glued down, but it's gonna look like that as it's glued down. So this is kind of a thing that you can do to give it that, as you glue it down, you see that background, how nice that looks? That gives it that depth. And that's just using the brick design. I just printed this out, this pattern. And so I'm gonna glue this down. I've already measured it, the size. Right now it's kind of leaning, so that's why it looks like it's off a little bit. But once I set this straight up, it's gonna be good. Now I'm gonna show you guys another little innovation that I have too, that I came up with, that's gonna make this thing really cool. But that's gonna look nice. The other thing that I have to give it more depth is I printed out a steel pattern. You can choose any pattern that you want, but I wanted a steel pattern for my walkways. So just to give you guys an idea, this is the steel pattern that I printed out right here. Now I'm gonna have to move my camera, so it's gonna be a little shaky. So basically what I'm gonna do with this steel pattern for my walkway is it's gonna be up here like this for my walkway. So you're gonna have that pattern like that for the walkway. Now in the creases that you see here along this area, these creases here, what I'm gonna do for the walkway, let me back off so you guys can see how nice that looks. So what I'm gonna do for the walkway part is I'm going to probably use Q-tips and just cut the cotton off the ends of them as my poles, and my intervals that I have here, as you can see my lines that I have here. So I'm gonna have one here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the back end. That's where my poles are gonna come up. And then I'm gonna just go to the hobby store and get some of those plastic chains and run the chains from each pole, and then paint the poles to be the color that I want. And then there is my walkway, and the hardest part will be done. So I'll have my depth with this, and I'll have my my walkway set, and I'll do the same thing up here at the top. I'll have the poles set, and I'll have a little walkway up there, and that'll be the back of the stadium. Then all there is to add the depth to my sections. So once I get my sections set up, we're good to go. So that's my idea. Just wanted to bounce it off you guys. That's my idea for right now for the first section. I'm gonna just keep working on it. I'm gonna keep working it out. So yeah, man, I just wanted to share what I was doing with you guys. I have a schedule that I've worked out for the Aggies to play this year, and I've been kind of debating about actually posting this schedule, because I didn't want to put myself in a situation where I have to hold myself to it when something goes wrong. And right now the Aggies are scheduled to play ECU, and I've been debating about whether or not, just so that I could continue, I've been debating about whether or not I wanted to put that on hold for a little while, because I don't have yellow numbers for my ECU team yet, and I don't have my face mask in, and I don't have decals either. So I'm kind of against the wall on that right now. I may just go ahead and just play them anyway. I mean, it's all in the fun, you know. So anyway, I'm ranting now, so I'm gonna stop. I hope you guys enjoyed it though, man.